You know, that specific, that electric kind of stress that hits right at the end of a campaign?
Oh, yeah, I know it well.
The debates are over. The yard signs are just flickering past your windshield in a blur. It is officially the home stretch.
Right. And your stomach probably feels like it's just tied in knots.
Exactly, that feeling of, is this going to be enough? It's just panic, really.
Absolutely. You spend months preparing, but then the pace just quickens and there's this gnawing anxiety.
And if you're a person of faith, there's that extra layer. You want to win, but you also want to keep your soul intact.
That is the real tension.
So today we're doing a deep dive into a resource designed for exactly that pressure cooker. It's called The Final Push, Early Vote GOTV Surge Guide.
And what I really appreciate about this guide is how it reframes that anxiety. It suggests this final push isn't just a battle for votes.
It's something else.
It's an opportunity for stewardship.
Okay, so let's unpack that. It calls itself a spirit-led roadmap. That sounds nice, but what does it mean for someone, sitting at their kitchen table with a bunch of call lists?
It means it's a tactical guide, but one with a heartbeat. It's built for that critical window early voting and election day.
So it's about getting from likely supporters to actual ballots.
Exactly. But the how is what's different. It gives you tools to do the work without, losing yourself.
Hmm.
For example, there's a surge tracker sheet.
And that's just for logging your outreach.
Yeah. So you're not just guessing and spiraling into that what-if anxiety. It gives you something concrete.
Right, because usually get out the vote feels like you're just, I don't know, shouting at people.
Mm-hmm.
But this guide has something called a grace-seasoned text script ladder, which, what a title.
Isn't it great? It's probably my favorite tool in the whole thing. It gives you these templates for reminders.
He's actually graceful.
Yes. They're compliant with the law, but they follow the spirit of Colossians 4.6. Let your conversation be full of grace. The whole idea is that your communication should build people up, not just annoy them.
So that gets to the big question. Why faith? People usually separate the spiritual stuff from the logistical stuff. Prayer is one thing. Driving a van to the polls is another.
And that's where this gets really interesting. The guide argues that those logistics are a form of ministry.
How so?
It frames voter contact not as chasing numbers, but as shepherding souls. It actually references Luke 15.4.
The shepherd leaving the 99 to find the one?
Exactly. So making sure that one person has a ride to the polls isn't just a number for your stats.
It's the shepherd going after the one.
You got it.
Yeah.
Every contact matters. And they even apply this to your volunteers. There's a section on shift and snack logistics.
Okay, I'm intrigued.
It's based on Exodus 17, where Aaron and Hur held up Moses' weary hands. It treats feeding your volunteers like a holy duty. You are Aaron and Hur for your team.
That puts a whole new weight on providing donuts and coffee. Wow.
It really does.
Now, this is part of the larger FaithFlow system. How does this book fit into that?
So FaithFlow is really all about alignment leading in a way that actually matches how God designed you.
Okay.
So this guide has a FaithFlow Leadership Spiritual Gifts quiz. It helps you figure out if you lead this final push through leadership gifts like strategy or care gifts like mercy and encouragement.
So you don't have to pretend to be some data crunching general if that's not you.
Precisely. You lean into your strengths.
Yeah.
They even have a companion song for it called Faith in Motion.
A song.
Yeah, it's a soundtrack to anchor your heart while your hands are, working the plan. And there's a flip book, too, a little story about a candidate who chooses prayer over panic. It's all about alignment, not performance.
That is such a relief to hear. You don't have to become a different person for the last week of an election.
No, you don't. And that leads to maybe the most important reassurance in the whole guide. It quotes Proverbs 21.31.
Which is?
The horse is made ready for the day of battle, but victory rests with the Lord.
That's a powerful release valve. You do the work, you prep the horse.
But you don't have to carry the weight of the outcome. You do not have to carry it alone.
The goal is just to finish well.
To finish with the mindset of 2 Timothy 4.7, to fight the good fight, keep the faith. The walk itself is the victory.
Well, if you're feeling that homestretch anxiety, this guide sounds like the way to turn that final sprint into a faithful walk. So here's a thought to leave you with. If the result is truly out of your hands, how would that change the tone of your voice when you talk to your team tomorrow morning?
That's the question right there.
Thanks for diving in with us. We'll catch you on the next one.